Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, as per the time refers to. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Meraj Kidwai. Greetings for the day. To know more about me, please go and check out the website, that is www.vertexthesolution.com, to find all the details about me there. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to share in this video, I'm going to talk about the marketing strategies or advertising strategies used by certain goods and services to alter consumer behavior. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is very important that the consumer should get educated about what kind of good and services they really require and how should they react. Now, certain negative marketing strategies are used by certain goods and services so that they can alter human behavior or alter consumer behavior for their greater good. For example, let's talk about the beauty industry. Many of the times, many of certain ads or certain advertisements were created which can impact the self-esteem and the self-worth of the consumer, right? For instance, let's take an example of your skin type, or let's take an example how you smile, right? Certain kind of advertisements which are actually not talking about the quality of the good and service they are providing, rather affecting the consumer behavior in a negative, affecting to alter the consumer behavior by affecting their self-esteem and their self-worth, by pinpointing out something which is irrelevant with the consumer, so that your self-esteem can go down and you go and buy their product and service. I would like to recommend to certain goods and services that they should try to approach the consumer for which the demand is there, right? Rather than selling up their goods and services by negative marketing strategies, which is easily understood by educated consumers, right? So even for the consumers, it is important to understand certain kind of negative marketing strategies or negative marketing techniques used by certain goods and services, so that they can improve or boost their sales. For example, let's say if you go for let's say for example, if you ask and you go for an inquiry, or you put up an inquiry for some sort of a classes you would like to opt for, so there they pinpoint so much in a negative way when you go for an inquiry, and they go for the process of your child, or any kind of a training that you require for yourself. So they pinpoint so much that it will affect your self-esteem, and those pinpoints are not even genuine about you. For example, if you take an example of some beauty products, or some beauty services, so they pinpoint things about your personality, about your appearance, about your hair, about your smile, for instance, about your skin type, so that it may affect your self-esteem. So they play a manipulation on your emotions so that they can sell their products or services. So it's important for the consumers to understand what is needed and what should they buy, rather than wasting their resources into something which is absolutely irrelevant and which is absolutely not needed at all. I hope this video helps to the consumers and getting saved from the manipulation, the negative marketing techniques and negative marketing strategies played on the human emotions of the consumers to alter their behavior towards their goods and services to improve their sales. Many of the times, consumer go and buy certain goods and services which is not even required for them, so they waste a lot of resources, they waste their time, and then they post even buying the product. If they look for some sort of a services, so still they don't get the services. So it's important to understand your own behavior, and then the techniques, certain kind of manipulative techniques played on you, so that they can boost their sales. So it's very important to get educated about this kind of a behavior, and try to ignore and avoid certain things, certain purchasing which is not even required in terms of your goods or in terms of the services as well. So understand this kind of a behavior, understand a certain kind of marketing techniques, understand certain kind of marketing or advertising of certain goods and services which might not be of quality. That is why they are, applying certain kind of tactics. If they are of quality, they do not need to apply certain kind of marketing tactics or techniques on you, right? That the consumer will feel low in some or the other way. So understand certain kind of negative strategies used on you, and save yourself from getting exploited by certain goods or services providers, right? Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.